Mathematics entertaining truth history.
Yeah, we in the meth lab. Got your host, Big Twin. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to everybody who likes, comments, and shares. All right, in today's hip-hop news, we're going to talk about Daniel Hernandez, A.K.A. Tekashis Return. Okay, 6ix9ine is back on the scene. He came out of retirement. He's calling himself the King of New York. I repeat, he's calling himself the King of New York. Now, a lot of people is not going to take well to him calling himself the King of New York. Because while he was in his retirement, he's seen a lot of the drill rappers, Brooklyn and the Bronx, reach the plateau he was once at. So now he's looking at it like, it's time for me to get back up. But could he get back up is the question. A lot of those rappers didn't go through the trials and tribulations that he went through. So the question is, would he have a chance this time? Will the people accept him? We're going to get into that. Now, every young guy wants to be a part of a gang here in NYC. Because being a square, it's almost as if you have a disadvantage to those guys that are a part of organizations. And you know the women think it's cool, the females think it's cool, a lot of them. But a lot of the females that do think it's cool is the females that you really don't want to get mixed up with. But every now and then you meet a guy who been in the gang a little longer than you, and you think it's all love. But the truth is these guys only want to manipulate you. They want to use you for what they could use you for. And 6ix9ine actually got caught in that web. He thought he was around the big tough gangsters, and a lot of them was gangsters. But what he didn't know is that it costs to be a part of these things. You have to earn it. But his way and their idea of him earning it would cost him. It would cost him his name. It would cost him his reputation. And deep down inside, he always knew that something wasn't right with the people he was dealing with. And he chose to deal with them anyway. Back in the days of Nicky Barnes actually took down his whole council based on a situation that transpired with a woman he used to deal with. One of his mans in Harlem pulls up to a block in Harlem with a woman he used to deal with in the passenger seat. That got back to Nicky Barnes when he was in jail, and Nicky Barnes ended up turning state's evidence and becoming the main witness on the case that took down his whole entire council. Nicky Barnes could never walk another New York City block ever again in his life with his face shown. Now, Tekashis 6ix9ine's baby mother was known to deal with Shotty, A.K.A. Treyway. Now, half people believe this, half people don't, but the media stated it to be a fact. And for this same reason, Tekashis 6ix9ine was actually relieved when the feds came and grabbed him in Connecticut and some of his crew. Tekashis 6ix9ine knew that something was going on with Shotty and his baby mother. Now, in life, we have choices. Now, 6ix9ine didn't have to come back to the rap game. He could have went somewhere overseas, lived a quiet life. But since he still has a young mentality, he chooses to be in the limelight. But sometimes the limelight is not good for you. This lifestyle is not for everybody. This country is filled with Tekashis 6ix9ines. But see, here's the thing about it. The squares actually run the world. The dudes who's not a part of gangs, who don't carry guns every day, who don't sell drugs, who never been in the streets, never been in a fist fight, never got jumped, never had a knife pulled on them, never had a gun pulled on them. Those is the dudes that run everything. But when money is involved, it changes the dynamic. When money is involved, it could take a straight A student and turn them into old dog from menace to society. You could create a character for yourself. You could create a whole new persona for yourself when you have money. And that's what Tekashi did. Choose your role models wisely. Catch me on the next one. This is the Meth Lab.
Mathematics entertaining truth history.